Oh, hello, 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 everyone. How are all of you? Hopefully, you're all doing well. At least I hope you're all doing well. Sorry I haven't streamed in the last few days, but we're going to stream some Pokemon here today. At least that's my plan. So no rain, huh? Tell me, have you ever given much thought to the weather during Pokemon battles? Pokemon grow stronger in the rain, you know. Which battle well when it's raining, you'll see just how strong my team can be. But the rain was on my side, at least now it might hide my tears. Yeah. Well, I couldn't win even though the rain gave me water-type team advantage. You know some of my Pokemon know water-type moves, right? Well, water-type moves become more powerful in the rain. That's why I thought I could win. You know what else, though? Fire-type moves become weaker in the rain. It makes sense, really. Rain makes things wet, and wet things are tough to burn. Trainer, I've got a request for you if you don't mind. Some very strange things have been happening in my apartment block, you see. Some things you might even call paranormal activity, believe in all that. Spirits in empty rooms have suddenly started playing music, or our buildings keep losing power. To all that, we've been hearing eerie sounds from up on the roof. I'll have to get to the bottom of things, but it's got me rather spooked, to be honest. You need to go up on the roof and take a look around for me. That was not a smart thing for that mouse to do. There you are, young trainer. I'm so scared, but I have to know what's been causing all the weird occurrences. Oh? So faulty speakers and power outages are electrical issues, aren't they? So Naughty Little Dedenne has been behind all of this. It's been absorbing our electricity then. Well, if it really been paranormal activity, I would have moved across town. Since can't let this Dedenne keep wreaking havoc with our circus, what to do? Okay, with this, let's search for a trainer to look after you properly, shall we? In the meantime, you're not to steal electricity. If you do, you're out on the street. Got it? I finally have some peace of mind. Thanks to you, I'm grateful for your help. Yep, happy to help. No, oh no, there's still a side quest way over there. Okay. Oh, but hopefully everyone's had a wonderful day. If not, I'm sorry, and I hope we can make your day just a little bit better. So I figured I'd ask if you to shape up my Scyther's cuts. Some offers a few trims for Furfru right now, but there are many more styles we need to learn. Scyther's going to be able to learn new trims. They'll need to use moves other than slash. Could you show us your technique for Razor Leaf, a move that cuts with leaves? Once Scyther sees how it's done, it should be able to master the principles behind the move. Just like last time, let's try having your Pokemon use Razor Leaf on the substitute doll over there. Wow, it's Razor Shot all right. Oh, he said to learn from my move, we just saw to make lots of nice, precise cuts. Oh, look at that precision. Your scything is really improved by leaps and bounds. There's no problem turning fur into more complex styles now. So glad we asked for your help again. Thanks so much. Come so at the same time we would like to give Furfuru a new trim. Okay. Well, I'm up. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. Okay. How strange. This elevator seems to have power, but I can't get it to work at all. Hmm? Since we're being watched. How did you notice me here? How could we not notice? Did you think we were being subtle? Quiet. You have a problem, no? How do you know that? Did you do something to the elevator? Probably have a solution if you beat me in battle. Score actually ignore me. You've got to battle her not just to find out what she knows, but to find out what her problem is. Are we doing this? Revenge will be ours. Oh, that's not who I want out there. How terrifying. And it looks like... Your Pokemon brim with justice. Looks like Rukia is not working today. You really are strong. Sorry, Canary, I couldn't avenge you. Wait, remember you? You were in the Canary Quiz contest. Quiet. You once, I'll keep my word. This elevator? It's cursed. Just kidding, it's not actually cursed. Go ahead, Chandelure. See, a naughty phantom was the culprit. Oh, well, thank you. Chandler and I must protect the city and its people. We can't hope to save our reputation from Ivor's recklessness any other way. Oh, in the next Quiz contest, my love for Canary is much greater than yours. You'll see. Sorry that I made you battle here. I'll heal your Pokémon. The rest is up to you. Well, that explains her problem with me, but if she thinks she can now quiz me, she's wrong. Now up we go, and Forest should be up there. Okay, I got an idea on how to get up there. Nope. Have a humble goal, and you find usually the surprise you'd be get. Better than if your ambition was the largest achievement. I don't know, I just found it very hard to ignore a Alpha Dedenne there that wasn't there like 2 minutes ago. I just want to make sure that there weren't any new quests that showed up. Nope, doesn't appear to be any new quests that showed up, so we're all good there. So, take note of how self-conceited we are while shooting for a goal. Okay. Not quite sure how to understand that one, but... Scrafty is raring to go. Force will gain the Dragon type when it Mega Evolves. Take care with your type matchups. Well, that... It doesn't change the statistics, but you are more likely to get frustrated the more you try to find something, especially if it's RNG related. No, that's just by observing you're more likely to notice, but also there's also the issue of understanding how statistics in video games, like RNG, like statistics, actually function. Oh, you can record samples all you want, but it also comes down to how RNG actually works. So, you say like something's like a 1 in 4,000 chance in a game. That's just one instance is a 1 in 4,000 chance. But, so say you've got this one Pokemon in this one spot, is a 1 in 4,000 chance it might be a shiny. Great. That seems simple. And in theory, if statistics worked in video games like normal RNG, like normal statistics would, inside 4,000 you would have one. But the thing is statistics in games don't work quite the way you think they do. Because it's not cumulative. It's a 1 in 4,000 chance each time it spawns. It never actually changes the statistics. You can record all the samples you want, but it's kind of a false narrative. It's kind of like watching a pot of water rise to a boil. At a set temperature, no matter what temperature you go above the boiling point, water only heats up at a certain rate per the amount of water that you're trying to heat up, per the amount of heat. But see, you're trying to go accept, but those are more, once again, you're dealing with a whole different way that these work. And these are people who are trying to justify something and apply something that doesn't actually affect it. Because in theory, on that, you would have a similar effect with like the random number generators. It's not supported evidence. It's an observational evidence, but there's no actual correlation. There's no actual evidence. But then you also got all the people who do want it that did get it pretty quick, pretty easily, who didn't care. They didn't bother trying to do anything. It's people who had a hard time, who got frustrated, decided to mouth off on the internet. It's anecdotal. It's not valid. That's quite the battle. Facing these rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon can be scary, but I know they need our help. Let's go back to my analogy using the pot of water. Like, there is... Yes. So, like, once again, there's entire charts to this. And if you go through and look at the charts per volumetric of water to certain temperatures over certain... And there's all these nuances to it of how quickly it would actually come to a boil. But because of how our brain works, when you actually actively watch and wait for a pot of water to come to a boil, no matter how much you know, it is exactly that same amount of time for the same amount of heat to the same metric volume of water, it will always feel longer than it actually is. And in video games, once again, because each chance, like each instance, is a one in whatever chance it may be. Whether that be for a drop in an MMO or a shiny Pokemon, the statistic never changes. But our brain goes, oh, this was 1 in 4,000, that means next one should be 2 in 4,000. Then 3 in 4,000, 4 in 4,000, or 5 and whatever, and it just keeps going. But in reality, those odds never change, no matter how many times you go through and do that activity or try to get that shiny Pokemon to show up. The odds never improve. They are always those same odds. So by active observing, it makes it feel longer. Because then you start going through and you start counting how many. And again, you're thinking the entire time that your chances should improve. Correct. Like, when they do statistics, they don't do just, hey, one person. In games, they go through and they put a set rate of this says a 1 in whatever amount of chance of appearing. And like I said, the game never changes that. But our brains, we condition ourselves to go and think that each time, the next time we do it, it should be more likely. And that's not the case. Like, I've had things... Correct. And then you also add in, it's like, oh, so-and-so got it, and they didn't do much of anything to get it. That motherfucker. And that just makes you angry and annoyed. I've been there. It sucks. But it's not that person's fault. It's not an issue of anything other than just my observation going, a wild unidentified ghost. So, I mean, it's an interesting idea, and I get what they're trying to say and do. But it's a false narrative. Their study is flawed from the start. And the worst part is that their actual ability to actually show the statistics and go over it is absolutely shit. They don't have the tools, they don't have the access, and all they've got is anecdotal evidence, which is not the way that you should generally be going through and running any kind of study into statistics. Now the rest of syndicates, they're the ones I'm truly afraid of. I'd rather not deal with them at all. And well, I mean, to an extent, you're not wrong. Because if you think about it, those uncool, weaker surprises are usually have a lot higher likelihood of actually occurring. So you're more likely to get that item or that whatever. Impressive work, Team MC. I'm going around searching for cases of rogue mega evolution in the hopes of running into Zygarde and that mysterious L person, but no big breakthroughs yet. L's actions certainly seem suspicious, but I don't get the sense he has any bad intentions. Please let me know if you find out anything important about L, okay? See you around. Being a detective seems like a lot of work. There goes well. I've got things of my own to take care of. I'll see you later. But I mean, also on a similar note, the more you try for a specific thing and to get that one perfect thing, the more stress you're going to bring into your life by trying to get that whatever it is. And I mean, that's just kind of like annoying to try and do. So it's kind of like, okay, how do you go about repairing that? And it's just like, sometimes it's just best to go and take what you got and run with it and see what happens. And try and have fun. Not everything has to be absolutely perfect. Well, I was close there. Still failed, but I was close. Yeah. I mean, absolutely. It's neat to try and do well, I mean, I'd consider rather weird thing, like trying to farm for like a specific trainer ID. That's just weird to me, but it's absolutely awesome that you enjoy that and you're trying to find this ones that you really want. And I really hope you get them. So there's another round of calming rogue Pokemon, I take it. But where's Urbane? He didn't come back with you. Really now? So he's got time to help everyone else, but not the friends who have to clean up his mess? Hello, hello. I figured you might all have arrived back at the hotel after this long. I was going to drop the act. Look, we're always watching you. You're smart enough to know that what that means, right? So, ready for your first job? This small bunch of troublemakers holed up in one of the old buildings in the Blue District. I need you to teach them a lesson. The rest of the syndicate takes direct action and could draw a bit too much attention. That's why I'd like Team MZ to handle this for us. Just think I was doing the city a service anyway. Don't let me keep you. Good luck. So the rest of the syndicate is putting us to work after all. You guys forgot no choice to get started. So we need to teach a lesson to some troublemakers in the Blue District. I don't like the sound of that. Might just relieve dealing with any troublemakers to Illusion. Maybe I can think of ways to get some cash flowing in to fix all this. Maybe I could use some part-time help. If I had more sewing commissions. Yeah. I hope so too. Got a couple new side quests that showed up, so let's go explore those. Sylvie. Looks like Sylvie's picking up on some strong emotions nearby. Starting uses her feelers to send out an aura that people find very soothing, you know. Sure goes in handy for putting an end to bickering and fighting. Some also highly attuned to energy. The air is positively pulsing with anger. Some frightful quarrel must be going on nearby. Think you could help us do something about it? Come, dear, let's use Sylvie's powers to soothe all the anger and put an end to the quarreling. Five groups in a bitter quarrel. What's this big deal? I know the whole thing by heart. It's just the punchline that needs work. Yeah, but it's the most important line. You can't expect a Dene to carry you across the finish. Ah, what a tragic quarrel. Alright, so go ahead and shower these two with love. Now that's a shock. Yes, your timing and delivery were perfect. Say it just like that on the big stage. Thanks, man. This year I'm taking the title of Canary Comedy Whiz for sure. That's fair. Just have to Denny work on its electricity gags, and you've got this in the bag. Oh, since they're just rehearsing some sort of stand-up comedy routine. So on then, shall we? Since conflict elsewhere, this we should help resolve. You're not having any kind of conflict. Sorry, but it's time you decide what's more important to you. They're both important. There's no way I can choose between them. What a tragic quarrel. Go ahead and shower these two with love. You were the one who caught Noibat, so you need to spend more time with it. I should be the one looking after the poor deer all the time. Honey, you know I love you and Noibat more than anything, but I can't take Noibat with me to work. Well, you ask your boss if you can work from home some days. That's a great idea. It'd be lovely to spend more time with Noibat and you on work days. I'll ask about tomorrow. Goodness, these two were simply discussing how best to look after a beloved Pokémon. So move on then, shall we? I sense conflict elsewhere. What are you looking at? Nuh-uh. Nope. Wrong. Oh, what a tragic quarrel. Sylvie, do your thing. What are you looking at? Oh, much better. I felt the menace in that one. There, you gotta make people respect you if you're going to be part of the Rust Syndicate. Thanks for the advice, Teach. I won't let you down, I promise. Sure won't. Let's keep drilling until you get it. The boss and everyone else are counting on us. I was sure they were fighting, but I suppose it was just training of some sort. So well then, shall we? I sense conflict elsewhere. Okay. Oh. It's a competitive world out there. You can't hold yourself back forever. Fulfill your potential. What about your promise? Don't tell me you have no intention of keeping it. Ah, what a tragic quarrel. Alright, so we go ahead and shower these two with love. the telling one here. Oh, wait, Dad, you promised me we'd work together to reach the top research level at the same time. I know what I promised, but you're strong enough to visit any of the wild zones while my Pokemon aren't quite there yet. Don't train them further, I'll just slow you down. Oh, Dad, my Pokemon are more trained, sure, but I still want us to do this research together. They'll compete to see who gets to be the next director of the Pokemon Research Lab. Well, I'll be. They were just getting worked up over how much they want to support each other. So then on then, shall we? Since conflict elsewhere. You know what you're talking about. No, you don't know what you're talking about. What a tragic quarrel. Go ahead and shower these two with love. Your shoulder's way stronger for sure. Oh, your Binnacle is just as awesome. I mean, my Scrapple and your Binnacle end up in a draw every time they battle. Fine, I guess both our Pokemon are strong. You happy now? No, they weren't arguing. They were giving each other compliments. There weren't actually any conflicts to resolve. No shit. Well, I never. Not a single person was arguing. So I seem so frustrated about not being able to use her aura. Also, you could have done more to help everyone, Sylvie. You can always use more soothing. You should all have pushed a little harder with your powers. Goodness, what came over? I shouldn't have taken my frustration on Sylvie like that. I'm truly sorry. Can you ever forgive me, Sylvie? Thank you for your everything. I'm sure by now you've started to wish you could spend every day with a Sylveon, hmm? So then teach a fairy-type move to an Eevee. After you've showered it with love and care, you might be blessed with a soothing Sylveon of your own. Right then, so let's keep spreading love and joy to all corners of Lumiose, shall we? That was such a funny name for an item, don't you think? Leftovers, my heart, you have won. Leftovers, you are loved by every mon. As you can see, I take my job as waitress very seriously. In fact, I'm trying to reduce food waste by teaching the world how useful leftovers are. If you made the unhappy mistake of talking to me, you should pitch in to aid my mission. Think you'd be up for a battle? I will be holding you, guessed it, leftovers! We've got nothing left. It's over. Because even leftovers can't save you if all signs point to defeat. Here, I'd like you to have some leftovers of your own. They're fresh, if that's the right word. Give your Pokemon leftovers to hold, they'll recover HP periodically during battle. Plus, it's really cute to see Pokemon chewing away while they're serving up attacks. I just realized, those never run out, right? Can Pokemon keep eating them forever? So, I feel like that should count as one of the 7 wonders of the Pokemon world. Not that I know what the other 6 are. Must be up, maybe? That's you up here, isn't it? I've traveled through many regions, and I can't tell you, Lumiose Skyline Special really brings home how tall some of the buildings are, you know? Hey, what do you have to say in Pokemon battle with me? Or we both use only flying type Pokemon? You have as many Pokemon on your team as you like, as long as they all share the flying type. How about it? Flying types only? Shit. Okay. Well. It didn't save that, son of a bitch. I don't know, maybe it did. It did not. Fuck. Okay. That's something I'll have to do. Try to do fix here later. That was annoying to have to do. Just scratching yourself. You know, Skyballs were something of a fad here in Kalos a while back. About using only Pokemon that could fly or float. Bet you could become best at Sky Battles if you wanted. Why might you reignite people's passion for Sky Battles? Crocodile, where is my crocodile? Since Lumiose have Pokemon help out with investigations, you know, me, I'm one to partner with a Pokemon called Shoopit. I like the negative emotions that people feel, jealousy, vindictiveness, and so on. So I think with Shoopit's help, I could zero in on people with strong negative feelings. That make it easier to track down criminals. You could even prevent crimes before they happen. So I need your assistance. If you have a Shoopit, would you be willing to give it to me? Oh good, I have multiple of them. So this has picked up on some negative feelings already? What's going on? This is where I live. Are you right done for the day, dear? No, I'm still on the job. You haven't seen anything suspicious around here, have you? Can't say I have. Well, I guess you're still busy with work. Good luck with the investigation. Why are you reacting to her? Oh, a nosy little shoopit. It must be reacting to those ugly feelings I've been keeping inside. I didn't want you to know. What do you mean? Could it be? Since I've been too absorbed in my work, my wife's been so supportive, but she's felt some resentment at me for being absent all the time. Those suppressed feelings almost turned into a full-blown grudge. And that's what led Shoopit right here. Living together for so long, I just assumed we knew what the other was thinking. But I was so preoccupied with my job that I didn't even notice she was unhappy. One fine husband I am. I think I'm going to need your help a lot more going forward, Shoopit. Trying my best to be a better partner so my wife doesn't feel the need to suppress her emotions. So if I ever need to try harder, okay? Not seeing any more side quests, so... Are you Illusion, the one Mr. Corbeau was talking about? What was the boss thing sending a kid? Oh, well, whatever. Been waiting for you. See, I just started renting out this building. A bunch of troublemakers moved in while it was empty, and they haven't left. It's a real pain. I don't know if you're ready to take on those troublemakers. Look, over there. Take right, wild Pokemon, they're the troublemakers. I'll let you handle this. I'll be over there in the corner until you're done. Is it done? Did you get rid of those pesky Pokemon? Thank you so much. Now I can finally get started on moving my office here. Pretty impressive. Person you sent to the trick, Kerbo. Thank you very much. Of course you did. It's the rest of his job to look after any citizen who needs help. It's just somebody to make sure you handled the job properly. You must know there are a lot of wild Pokemon coming to Lumiose these days, right? Quasartico's Holotech does a pretty good job of keeping them in said areas and out of trouble. Some make their way into the city and cause problems for people with other Pokemon. This transports some Pokemon out of their usual habitats and into our living spaces. Instead of not having a place where you belong, it was the same for me back when I was a kid. You once went through something like that too, the famous Fearless Corbeau? But wait, that makes it sound like you were the bad guys chasing those Gengar from their home. So you didn't take care of every last troublemaker, did you? No, that's sloppy work. What are you going to do with that Pokemon? I'll look after it and see how things go. I feel bad chasing it out of its home. I think we can live together, at least for now. Well then, I've got your next job lined up already. You need to help out one of my people. She'll be on the riverbank near the electrical substation. I need to take care of some undesirable elements down there. Illusion, right? Great, follow me. You destroy all the mega crystals here in the sewers. So be ready to break a sweat. Keep me any mega crystals you find. When you destroy the mega crystals, good luck. Neutral. But isn't that what I just did? There we go. Good work in there. Letting those mega crystals grow willy-nilly could make the sewer real crowded for Pokemon. So when the rest of them try to clean them up on the boss's orders, obviously. What are mega crystals anyway? I've heard that they're chunks of mega power, but that just begs the question of what in the world mega power is, right? Anyways, mega crystals are gone, so let's go. Interesting to hear that pesky mess down there. Say, is it true that you're going around calming rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon? Please, there's no point hiding. As I already told you, you were always watching. One more question. No guy showed up after you calmed one of those rogue Pokemon recently. Who was he? You don't know him, eh? Well, that gentleman's name is Lysandre. He is, or was, a very wealthy and generous businessman. Helped me out when I was a kid, provided me with support since I had no family to rely on. I don't know why he did what he did 5 years ago, or what he's been up to since. But if he's alive, that means I can repay him for everything he's done for me. Oh, but look at me, I'm talking to myself. You better not breathe a word of this to anyone, you understand? As I interest, it might become a lot more of an issue for you. Anyway, I hear another job for you. We've got a little problem with some outsiders causing trouble on our turf. Might get nasty, but you should be able to handle it for me, right? You know what's up if you head to the battle court near Centrico Plaza. Go take care of it. Yeah, they're the boss's orders. You better listen to them. Now for your Roselia, I'd strongly suggest having it learn the special move Giga Drain. Sure, this current move for Poison Sting has an appealing additional effect, however. Just know that's a physical move. I'd also suggest Calcium for Roselia, but I realize your pocket money might be limited. Are you here for some battle advice as well? Oh, can you talk to these fancy pants for us? They're from the Society of Battle Connoisseurs. Just having battles on our own when they came up and started lecturing us. But they're just trying to show off to us because nobody their own age will put up with them. You can take us on? You do look somewhat capable. I'll just provide a nice warm-up for our next gathering. Bro, if you feel you're ready to face the two of us, then come speak to me. Seem quite confident in your skills, but do you really think you can beat both of us? Of course I do. Absolutely. We participate in very advanced battles with the Society of Battle Connoisseurs. Let me show you. Must remain classy even when conquered. I just guess it's just too drab for my Pokemon to show their full potential. Actually, the name of the Society of Battle Connoisseurs remains untarnished. For yourself, for I am far stronger than him. My love for Pokemon battles knows no bounds. I must appear luminous even in loss. Possible. We're both members of Jacensi's illustrious Society of Battle Connoisseurs. Should be able to defeat the two of us. So leave us stay on the reputation of our esteemed society and tarnish our brand. And when you call for reinforcements to sort this out. Oh, there, you two. I heard word you've been acting like you own this place. Too bad you had to go and lose to a kid. People are on edge as it is these days, what with all the wild Pokemon showing up in town. Probably seems like a good time to be going around troubling our city's children now, does it? You're Cabot, the Rust Syndicate, aren't you? Why fancy yourself some kind of outlaw hero for the masses? So you sent this boar here to humiliate us? Well, we'll have our revenge someday. That was how it home for today, kiddos. Watch out for any strangers. Well, I'm glad you got all this out of that. Thank you. I don't think of myself as a hero, you know. Someone has to take action, that's all. You know, you really are strong, aren't you? Yeah, you don't boast or show off. Why? Nobody even knows that you're the one calming rogue Pokemon. You're an interesting one. Please, I must ask you to desist. This is ridiculous. What's happening now? You're coming with me to find out. Said many times already, there's absolutely no cause for you to be concerned. You say that, but who knows what you're doing behind the scenes? The number of wild zones keeps increasing. Isn't that the true goal of your redevelopment plan? Illusion and Corbeau, sir. Now here's an unexpected pairing. The CEO of Quizertico and Urbane together, huh? Care to explain all the ruckus? You've heard the rumors that Quizertico's behind all the wild Pokemon coming to the city, right? We want to hear the truth from the CEO. Those rumors are ridiculous. I came here because I'd heard that these people might try to start something with Quizertico, and good thing I did. This crowd won't listen to reason. Who are you two? We're trying to keep our city safe. If you're going to get in our way, then you'll have to face my Pokemon. Keep our city safe. Don't make me laugh. Brain, get the president away from this mess. Got it. This way, ma'am. Well, isn't this an interesting turn of events? I'm not sure how I ended up protecting a scoundrel who won't even repay a debt. Give me a break. Nice people don't end up in my line of work. So, I can't just ban folk who are in trouble. That's below even me. Oh no, I'll lend a hand. That makes 2 against 1. I never said I'd play nice. She's got no comeback to a sound beating like that. Where did you two come from? You're so strong. We'll cover the leave evil deeds of Quasartico someday. You haven't seen the last of us. That's what every defeated villain says. I guess originality wasn't their strong suit. My Scoliopedia is pretty strong, though, eh? Thanks for the assist. Glad you came when you did. I was at a loss for how to handle a crowd that big. Thank you too, Corbeau, sir. Don't worry about it. Couldn't have you getting injured, otherwise we'd have to wait even longer to get our money. Not that we'd mind racking up more interest. Besides, wrestling get deals and favors, not violence. So, you there, Quasartico President Lady. What the rabble is going on about? How the wild Pokemon are coming here because of Quasartico? Any truth to that? First, allow me to offer my thanks for your help. And what is true is that we at Quasartico Inc. aim to make Lumiose City into a place where people and Pokemon will coexist in harmony. However, we also don't know it's unreasonable to simply dream we can live alongside wild Pokemon with no protections needed. Our holodeck includes the wild Pokemon to keep Lumiose people safe, though I also hope to someday remove all such walls between us. Yeah, I really hope all that's true. It would be a shame for something to happen to the city. I do love this place in spite of everything I've been through here. Well then, thanks for putting in a little over, kid. I'll be in touch. You're one of the other Pokemon trainers that Vinny reports to me about, I believe. And you stay with Az at this hotel? I will continue to help us with keeping Lumiose safe. I'll stay with President Jet and make sure she gets back okay. I'd ask Vinny to handle it, but apparently he's off dealing with some other urgent thing. You should head back to the hotel. Lita's probably worried about you. Though I guess I'm the one that's given her more reason to worry. You're back. Do you think that was our last job with the Rest Syndicate? Anyway, it sounds like the work we're giving you is just doing good deeds around Lumiose. You were bringing Meg crystals out Pokemon and giving aid to people in need, right? Well, yeah, when you boil it down that way, it sounds like a plain old volunteer work. But you wouldn't think it's all so innocent if you'd seen Corbeau when he got angry. He's terrifying. What's that got to do with anything? Hey, good work today. Something I'd like to discuss. Stop by our office alone, please. I'll be waiting. Is that the Rest Syndicate calling you in? I knew it. I know what kind of bad luck gets you caught up in so much stuff. Sorry I can't do more than cross my fingers and hope you get back safely. Actually, before I do this, I should probably go heal up. We've been waiting for you. Now then, onto the elevator, please. She's here, boss. Thanks for coming in. You're the one interested, aren't you? Running all the jobs to help a friend, calming down rogue Pokemon, it's all pretty impressive. I think I love that you can hold your own in a battle. Just say you're done working for us. I'll clear all the interest as promised. But that's not actually why I called you here. Say I want to have a proper no-holds-barred battle with you. Now, isn't that interesting? You're my next Pokemon in the ZA Royale. Fate's up telling us that we need to battle. Right you are, boss. So do you have a challenger's ticket? I love it when someone's well prepared. We can get ready right to our promotion match. You have that challenger's ticket ready? So I really ought to thank our Bane for introducing me to an amazing trainer like you. Now let's get this started. The best part of the battle is facing trainers got talent and then sending them home crying. You're acquainted with Lysandre too, yeah? That's proof enough for me that you're no pushover. Experience every drop of your skill as a Pokemon trainer. Oh, come on, let's not argue semantics. People Pokemon, we all get covered in the prime of the world as we go through life. City needs people willing to get their hands started cleaning up all that mess. As a kid, I had no home, nowhere to go until Lumiose gave me a place where I could belong. I aim to protect the city in any way I can. For that, I need more influence. I need to reach rank A. For now, I'm just going to enjoy my battle with you to the fullest. Ooh, we got a shiny in the Pokemon community game. Scolipede, as long as you're with me, I can face any pinch with a smile. Well, that's disappointing. I wasn't able to let Scolipede fully shine. Don't know if Lysandra sees your talent, but I do. I see what you can bring to this city. Here's a team as a sign of respect. It's the move Gunk Shot. You should have all your Pokemon learn it. Thanks again. It was a good battle. No, we could use someone like you in the wrestling kit. What do you say? Fair enough. I respect your sticking to your crew. Team ZMZ must be one heck of a team, especially with you on it. But I don't think I'm quite done with you yet. I'll see you at Hotel Z. Way to go. You beat Garbo and you're a rank higher, too. Excuse me. But the rest of you will keep off our backs now that you've defeated Corbeau. Look pathetic if they kept trying to boss us around after a loss like that. They won't fully leave us alone until we pay back what Urbane owes them, though. So it's time for us to chip in as a team and clear Urbane's debt. So I finally started saving up some real money from my sewing commissions. You better be chipping in, too. At least once we pay this off, we should be free from the rest of Syndicate for good. I don't want to have anything else to do with them. So sorry, guys. I promise I'll pay you all back real soon. Did you at least manage to take care of whatever was pulling you away this whole time, Urbane? Yeah, it all worked out okay. I was trying to keep the president of Quizertico safe. Funny thing is, Carbo showed up to help. Hold up, do you think the rest of Syndicate is going to say I owe him more now? If so, I guess it's back to doing unpaid labor. Hello, hello, anyone here? Oh my gosh, a guest. So this is Hotel Z, eh? Not bad at all. What are you doing here? Oh no, are you going to have the whole Rust Syndicate battling Pokemon here like you said? Please don't. We just need a little more time. We'll pay Urbane's whole debt back tomorrow. Now, what's got you all on edge? Think about what do most people come to hotels for? To book a room, correct? Or what, is Hotel Z too fancy for the likes of me? If you'd like a room, I'd be happy to get you checked in. Sir, follow me, please. You really are a huge, old man. You know, word on the street is you're 3,000 years old. You put your name down here? Of course, give me your best room, please. Occupation, I'll just put down handyman. There, all put out. Bet you didn't expect me to have such a neat handwriting. You'll find the elevator right over there. Here, sir. Sorry when we retire. Pleasant evening to you all. So, what was that all about? Couldn't possibly guess. Well, he's our guest for now, so we better make sure has a good stay. Now, that was a surprisingly good night's sleep. Who's in charge of your housekeeping? That'd be me, sir. Very nice work, kid. The room was spotless. I could tell care went into every detail, every corner. You prepared a special breakfast for Scolopede and the crew. Here's what I owe you for my stay. Here's a tip for you, kid. What? This is way too generous. Don't worry about it. Everyone knows I'm a good tipper. I see. Boss? Here to escort you back to the office, sir. Oh, if it isn't Urbane. Let alone, we would really appreciate if you could repay it soon. Now, if possible. Alright, I just so happen to have the full amount here. Very good. You must always return what you borrow. It's important to follow rules like this in life. Our business here, son. Time to head back. It's my pleasure. Let's both keep doing what we can for Lumiose, yeah? Why are the rest of the people like this? Don't clean the rooms and everything? Yep, all done. I also checked the unused rooms, freshened up the toiletries, all that. So I can't believe that the rest of the kid actually showed up at the hotel. And that tip. Maybe some kind of honor among thieves thing or something. Like they felt bad for us. Seems like they kind of like illusion after all. Whatever their deal is, I'm finally debt-free. No more sketchy loans for me. Yeah, I should hope not. Lita? Naveen? A moment, please. Of course. Sure as. What are these? Mega Rings and Mega Stones you two will need to Mega Evolve your partners. Wait, for real? But Mega Rings are super precious and valuable, aren't they? Neros is ranked terribly high in the ZA Royale either. No matter. You've been helping Illusion to ease the suffering Pokemon undergoing Rogue Mega Evolution. If anything, I should have given you these to you sooner. You have my apologies. Please don't apologize. I'll take these gratefully. Same here. Thanks, Az. Oh, yeah. Look at us. Mega Evolution users. But Lita, isn't your partner still a Staryu? Staryu can't Mega Evolve. It has to evolve into a Starmie. Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. With that aside, I need to be the first to face my soon-to-be Mega Scrafty. Wait, I was just about to challenge Illusion too. Why don't you both take her on? Let's make it a whole team activity. We'll all meet at the battle court near here. We got 16 and 17. Some new side quests laying about. Probably just going to start doing all the side quests off stream. Just because it's like, they take up so much time. There you are. Oh, sorry, you might not be able to Mega Evolve, but that's not all that matters in battle. Monster, let's show them how we all... I know when you're ready to battle. Ready to battle me? Get ready to get schooled by me and my trusty dance partner, Staryu. Not the sheer power, but we can still pull off a win because we're such good partners. You know, my little Staryu does what want to Mega Evolve after all. Guess not evolving might be holding Staryu back. If you choose to evolve Staryu, you'll need a Water Stone. Yeah, Naveen, I know that. It's just, I don't want Staryu to lose what makes it so adorable, you know? What did you bother accepting a Mega Ring for? I'll heal you up your Pokemon. Looks like it's our turn. I expect you a lot, so I want you to experience for myself how strong my Mega Evolved partner is. How do you even know? You haven't Mega Evolved it before. Ray, please battle me. Let's go. I'll do justice to the M in our team's name by using Mega Evolution at last. Battle hard, you two. I may have lost, but my Mega Scrafty is peerless in my books. Let's hear you've got more practice battling with Mega Evolution. Scrafty and I will keep treading and honing our approach. That's spirit, Naveen. But hey, do you mind if I say something? No, go ahead. What is it? I am so hungry right now. I would think your Pokemon would be the ones who'd have worked up an appetite. Look, I don't decide it. I just feel it. Why don't we stop by Nouveau Cafe then? Big yes for me. I'll happily go somewhere that keeps their croissants and their curry separate, yes? Excuse me, 2 more croissants, please. It quickly can give you indigestion, you know. You blame me? The croissants are amazing. My personal ranking of cafe croissants, there have always been at least rank B, maybe even rank A. If you're going to order, then do it all at once. You're just making more work for me. Some of the staff here maybe have a tad too much fire in their belly for my liking. What? She's great. Tell us, what do you think of Naveen's Mega Scrafty? That means a lot coming for you. The future is looking bright and strong for Team MZ. I'm going to evolve Staryu, and then we'll start using Mega Evolution too. Finally, I found you. Point of interruption, but would you happen to be the members of Team MZ? Yes, but who are you? My name is Lebain. I'm in here on behalf of the Lumiose Society of Battle Connoisseurs. The SBC? Is that a group for the children of elites and socialites to share their love of Pokemon battles? Well, tell Z staff or clientele fit that particular bill. The events that the Society of Battle Connoisseurs holds are attended by more than merely children of elites and socialites, I assure you. But I digress. You clientele, which of you is Urbane, the leader of your team? That's me. And this is Lucian. She's our Stealth MVP. A pleasure. Now then, let me just state my business. Lady Jacinth, the leader of the Society of Battle Connoisseurs, wishes for you to battle both to attend the Society's next gathering. To that end, I am here to invite you to join us at Hotel Rashimi at your earliest convenience. With that, I will take my leave. Do you hope that you will join us? Who knows what might happen otherwise? Just a moment here. Who knows what might happen? What's that supposed to mean? I'm not sure, and I still don't get exactly what this group does either. Let's check out Hotel Washimi so we can. What'd you say? Say they do, Naveen, share their love for Pokemon battles? Whoa, hold up. You're not planning to go to Hotel Washimi dressed like that, are you, Urbane? I mean, I was. Nope, that's a hard no. Oh, this is your chance to rub elbows with stars and big shots and talk up Hotel Z. Once we schmooze it up, you two gotta dress like you belong there. How about Naveen? What, me? I got you now, Lita. Makes sense. Do your magic, Naveen. Alright, fine. Besides, let's try Boutique Couture on Vernal Avenue to see if we can find any suitable outfits. Gotta meet you there. It's a great charm, those SBC fancy pants types. Then maybe they'll come to Hotel Z next. Here we are, Boutique Couture. This out here would certainly suit a society of battle connoisseurs affairs, but they'll have price tags to match, and they don't sell to just anybody. I'm pleased to hear you admire the pieces I've designed. Who are you? Yes, my name is Asami. I'm a fashion designer. You know what I've always thought? People are free to pick whatever clothes they wish to wear, but wouldn't it be grand if clothes were free to pick out the person who wears them? I doubt such musings would be well received by any customer or boutique. Actually, I wonder if you might do me a favor. Help me fulfill my dream of picking out people worthy of wearing my designs. Do this and the outfits are yours, free of charge. If you promise yourself worthy, you must have a Pokemon battle with me. There's one extra condition. You must secure your victory with a Mega Evolved Pokemon. That is the sort of trendy avant-garde Pokemon battle I wish to see. This lady is kind of a lot. Well, agreed, but we came here with a mission. We've got to find good clothes or face Lita's ire. That would also be a lot. Time for you to shine. Now, you must defeat my Florges with a Mega Evolved Pokemon. Simply winning is not enough. There's surely nothing so vogue as a victory won with Mega Evolution. What unique style you have. How incredibly stylish. You are truly an heir to the stylish sensibilities that once swept our fair city of Lumiose. Would you like to try on your new outfit? Not a fan. Not a fan of this. These look absolutely marvelous on you. Well, you there, do you need anything? I'm good. This jacket is all the party attire I need. It belonged to my mom before she passed. Then that sounds like the right choice for you. Thank you for a beautiful battle and such a stylish spectacle. I hope you'll keep Boutique Couture in mind for all your future fashion needs. For my part, I'll continue refining my designs. Lately, everyone's been talking about this mystery designer named Naveen, but I won't be outdone. Well, how about that? How indeed. Appreciate you getting us access to Boutique Couture's fine wares illusion. Well, I could afford them. I suppose I'll head back and dive into some commission work. Get fill me in later about the fashion styles favored by the crowd at the SBC Gala. Alright, let's head to Hotel Rishimi. And for what it's worth, I'm sure you'll make a splash no matter what outfit you rock up in. Yeah. Nothing of theirs like to my taste whatsoever. But it is 2 a.m. So that is where we are going to call it for tonight. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us here this afternoon, for all the fun we've had. Hopefully we'll see you again at our next stream. Till then, though, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night.